Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Let's play episode 107, I believe. Let's get straight to it. Alright, so we've rearranged this whole system to basically have a lot of regolith as thermal ballast to ultimately convert water into steam in this system. We're going to be recovering a decent amount of steam from the steam engine as it blasts off. We also want to be able to pump in some of our own water. So yeah, we can go ahead and deconstruct, and we are going to build out. I'm actually going to deconstruct all of these as well. We're going to expand out our water storage. That way this system can continue to run. But we are also going to... Oh, the lag. We're also going to set up a water line. And let's go ahead and say utilities, drywall. Grab some mafic rock. Do like this to give us a little bit more room. Like so. And then we will also dig out across here. Space exposure, huh? Okay, so we won't dig out all the way here, but we'll dig out to here. We're going to create a water line that's going to come down and supply water over here. It's going to be a little bit of work here, but I think we can do it. We're basically just going to run it underneath here, I believe. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I think this will work fine. Okay. So this system is now backed up, meaning we need more space. We're going to go ahead and slap down a bunch of liquid reservoirs. Like so. And we will say plumbing, liquid pipe, igneous rock is fine. We are going to go ahead and how do we want to do this? We have some options. I think we're just going to hook up like this. A little awkward, but it'll work fine. Alright, so this is hot regolith, right? And this is not as hot as we would like. How about this one? This one's a little hot. Problem is that we have this regolith over here. But most of this regolith will be pretty hot. I think we're going to be fine with the outcome. Sweep up, sweep up, sweep up. With all this hot regolith here, that should maintain, especially with the exhaust, should maintain a temperature above 100 degrees for steam generation. That's the goal, and then we'll be able to use all this productively. At this point, micrograms. We're gonna let this continue to run. We don't want this to run once this little water that we have in here gets turned into steam. If that happens, that's sort of the downside. We don't want to just pump steam out into here. Not gonna be productive. But 77 degrees Celsius, not what we're looking for. Yeah, they're picking it up from here, which is thermally moderated, which is not what we want. But we'll also get all this stuff eventually. Okay. Once they're done sweeping up this stuff, we'll get them to get the actual stuff we want in here. This is still thermal mass. It's fine. It's not ideal that it's at a lower temperature, but the other stuff will hopefully be so hot that it'll make up for it. Let's improve the priority on this a little bit as well. And on these. We'll lose some oxygen here, but that'll be fine. Okay, and I think we want to consider just creating... how do we want to do this? I don't know. Let's try it like this. Go ahead and let them run. I keep getting the bad habit of pausing every time I go to do something. Furniture. Flower pot. We can also make this out of granite. We're just going to set up some wheezeworts here at our sort of dry cooling area. Job mastery. What do we got? Harold done as a groundskeeper. Ready to begin work as... yeah, let's get another plumber in here. Yeah, this is not the regolith that we want. It's still kind of hot, but it's not this hot. This is the regolith that we want out of here. They're just cleaning up this area right now. Okay. Let's up the priority on these as well. Because getting more cooling is always better sooner rather than later. Wort seed, plant. Wort seed, plant. How's our water situation doing over here? We have not flooded yet. This is all still fairly cold, so we don't really have to start pumping out yet. Eventually we will want to, but I kind of want this water to get relatively hot first. Saves me some trouble in terms of replacing the ice. Okay. Liquid oxygen room is starting to fill up slowly. Where are we on steam? We are 200 kilograms away from having all the steam that we need. This looks fine. We continue pumping out very small amounts. Tens of micrograms. In some cases hundreds though. But mostly tens of micrograms are left in here. That's fine. We're getting little bits of carbon dioxide and whatnot out of here. That's fine. Okay. And I think we're ready to more or less just throttle this even further back. Temperature-wise, this is all looking good. The coolant loop is working fine. It's mainly just a matter of getting rid of this. Where's our oxygen line going right now? Down to there. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of hydrogen in this room, right? Yeah, we have a little bit of hydrogen. Unfortunate. But we can live with it. Okay. Just because we messed up our system there. Larva eggs, hatchlings, and two guys we don't want. You know what? Sure. Let's put some larva eggs. Get some more larva eggs here. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to release them into the wild. We will Where do we want to release them into the wild? Probably just down here is fine. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and build a storage bin. I don't really care. Yeah, we'll just make it out of igneous rock. And yeah, let's go ahead and slap it down right here. And basically the idea is that we are going to, this is awkward. Let's go ahead and mop up this. And mop up this. Just so we have a clean surface to work with. Alright. This is starting to fill back up again because both of these are running, and I think we have basically filled up all of our polluted water coolant storage. These are all full. This isn't accepting anymore. And we've basically throttled back this entirely. So we're going to need to work on that again. But how are we doing temperature-wise over here? 113, 153. Some of these are a little bit cooler. We're getting some decent hot stuff in here. Alright, that's good. Hopefully we'll be able to fill up pretty much all that. And we'll just leave this stuff in here, actually. You can all stay in here for now. Okay. And yeah, just start sweeping up any and all of this stuff. Get it out of here. Get all that regolith out of here. Get it down to our rocket bay. Yeah, this is nice and hot. This is the temperature we want. So these metal tiles are going to start going up in temperature. We don't have metal tile down here. Maybe that's a little bit of an oversight. We should just have like a metal tile base for them to sit on. But the main thing we're going to want to work on now... Ooh, hold that thought. Actually, let's go ahead and let them continue working. It's a really bad habit, pausing every time you want to do something. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Plumbing, liquid pipe, igneous rock. Run this across to here, and just run this across to here. Alright. And I think we want to set up one more thing of water storage. Because we have a lot of this to go through. Deconstruct. Dig out that. Let's also deconstruct. Deconstruct. And we'll create one more tier of storage for our water. That way we can get all this pumped out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can get another 6. 5 tiles each. 60 tiles. Yeah. We can get about half of this. And then we'll need to start heating it up over here. That's the plan. Yeah, these are the great temperatures though. 200 degrees. What are you at? Yeah, this is going up now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, these are broken, that's fine. Whoops. Sweep up all this regolith. Okay. Let's pause so I can get down here a little bit quicker. How are we doing here? Yeah, critter eggs. Let's go ahead and larva eggs, priority 8. Do I have any in here? No. 5 out of 3, 6 out of 4, yeah. We're kind of struggling over here to keep these guys populated, just because it's a lot of work to go down and grab them every time. There's starvation issues because there's a bunch of gas that isn't carbon dioxide in here, and also just they're cramped because we haven't expanded out our area. 3 larva eggs, and now we're just going to dump them and let them spawn here as wild dudes. That's how we're going to tackle these from here on out, I think. Hatchling eggs, hatchling eggs. What else is here? Is that it? Wow, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Still people working out on the gym. Sure. And get our first wart seed down. Relocated from elsewhere. Let's uproot this wheezewort. How did this happen? I'm a little confused. Okay. Plant another wart down here. Starting to get all this filled. How close are we to vacuuming this out entirely? We're getting there. And this... Do we have more? Do I have slime in here somewhere? I thought we had gotten it down to even lower than it is right now. There's no gas leaks. Okay. In any case, that's still fine. Oh, we are completely out of oxygen here. That's not what we want to have happen. I suppose because we're using it with these Atmosuit docks is part of it. Yeah, I kind of want to start this thing back up again, but I need more hydrogen storage in order to do that. Huh. Okay, I think we want to start just building across out here, actually, then. Deconstruct, 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 and we will build out. Igneous rock is fine. Actually, let's go with granite. Build out across, just like so. And give an order to dig out all of this. Mop up any liquids that are around here. What are you doing? Okay, Banny. It's always Banny. I swear, she just has a death wish. How about you try and construct from up here? Sound like a plan? Water drips down, makes its way to here. That's what's happening. Okay. I'll live with that. Job mastery, what do we got? Frankie done as a mechatronics engineer. Bert done as a sous chef. Man, you've got almost everything, Bert. Yeah, keep on working as chef, I guess. Frankie, gonna have you work as a farmhand. That way you can do ranching if we need be. Get another wart seed planted. Just have a way to cool down this area a little bit more. We'll go ahead and say mop up this. Though it's actually probably easier to deal with once it falls. Gas reservoir, iron ore's fine. Deconstruct this. And then let's go ahead and priority 6 all of this. Okay. So we're going to try and get this back online, that way we can get more oxygen coming in here. We already see that this is getting colder and colder, because we're not pumping fresh oxygen in. It's kind of fine, but eventually we'll stop our steam production, which we don't want to have happen, because there just won't be any cooling happening here. But we have a lot of thermal mass in the system because of the hydrogen and whatnot, so still have a ways to go before that becomes problematic. More sweeping to do. Sweep up this as well. We want to fill up this entire thing with regolith before the launch. After the launch, we won't need to put in fresh regolith. The whole point was just to have thermal ballast in here, basically big thermal mass to absorb the heat spikes from the launch. And we'll accomplish that once we have all of that regolith in here. Banny is done as a mechatronics engineer. And sure, farmhand. We're going to start training more astronauts eventually. So we will need some people other than Stinky, but I'm not super excited to do that right away because we just don't have the morale at this point. We're not switched over to a a barbecue economy yet, so to speak. More granite tile. Just run it across here. Well, you know what, let's dig out a lot of this first. Hypothermia. Oh yeah, that makes sense. If we could mop some of that up, that'd be fantastic. It's Banny. Man, it's always Banny. You know what? Alright, here you go. Get yourself healed. We have a little bit of polluted oxygen in here. That's unfortunate. Oh, and new printables available. Anyone have diver's lungs? Nope. I guess we take blossom seeds. This is so pointless. Temperature here is 43 degrees Celsius. We need to keep an eye on this because eventually we need to run a cooling loop in here. But not quite yet. And temperature over here. This is still looking good. The water level's fine. The ice is slowly starting to melt. I can live with that. Okay. Second case. Oh, entombed. Banny, I already told you to leave. What are you doing? Man, that is unfortunate. Okay. Deconstruct. Priority 9. Wow. That's dumb. You know, let's go ahead and dig out this area here. Didn't I tell you to... Haven't I already... I don't understand. Why aren't you going and getting healed. I did designate this for her, right? Mima is the other one. Oh, Ellie. Was it Ellie? Ellie. Mima. How do we get these spills again? Oh, she can't dig. Wait, you can just walk down here, though. What are you doing? Expressing themselves. Okay, now you're leaving. Sure. Fair enough. Let's priority 7 this stuff. Give some of this polluted water some place to go. That way we have a little bit less mopping to do. Priority 7 this as well. Okay, this liquid should just fall, right? Let's priority 6 all of this as well. Why isn't this falling yet? We need to wait a little bit for it to fall, I suppose. Okay. We can already, though, start turning this back on. Ventilation, gas pipe. Let's go ahead and connect up this system. Gas pipe, igneous rock. Run it across here. And grab ourselves a gas bridge as well. Okay. Once we have the storage for our hydrogen here, we'll be able to turn the system back on. And get more oxygen, which means more oxygen into here. Tile, granite, finish that up. Ventilation, gas pipe, igneous rock, run it across here. Alright, perfect. Enable this building. Get this going again. I suppose the last thing to plan out is our water line. It's going to come down here. Yeah. Plumbing. Liquid pipe. Igneous rock. Is this the way we want to do it? Because we want to be able to output from here as well. We definitely want this down here. No, we'll have it go up here first and then come down. I think is the plan. So we'll wait on building that. And I think I'm going to call the episode here. A lot of good progress. Where are we on our steam? Getting there. Basically going to turn this system back on. Filling up this area with hot regolith. That way it can help with the production of steam. And yeah, getting everything sort of all set and ready for what's hopefully going to be continuous rocket launches as soon as we've got this filled up. Hopefully by the time that this is all vacuum. It's pretty close to vacuum. Okay, yeah, pretty much by the time that this rocket comes back after Stinky's made his journey, hopefully we'll have generated enough steam through here and here to refuel it again pretty much right away and be off to the races. That's the plan, hopefully. And yeah, I'll catch you guys. Ooh, let me also build one bit of tile right here. That's the plan, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.